Well, like the weather changing, it signals the start of a new market season indoors.
And today's community sponsor, Urbana Business Association, Warren Thomas, is here with us to talk about some of the changes that are coming to the Urbana market. Outside, of course, through all the summer and early fall, and now it's getting cold.
And it's getting cold, it's getting rainy, and luckily you don't have to worry about that anymore. Same location, will be at Lincoln Square, but we're inside. We'll be all throughout the mall. We've got about 40 vendors coming on Saturday, and it will increase as we get closer to the holiday. And so it's a lot of your favorite vendors from outdoors have moved in, and then also a bunch of new faces. So we're pretty excited about that.
And so like you mentioned, the vendors change up every weekend possibly.
Yeah, we have our kind of slate, our core group of vendors who are there week in and week out, but there's always something new. We try to pepper in community art and community different groups who are doing activities for the kids and things like that, as well as vendors who are only there for certain days, certain weeks versus others. So there's always something new to look at.
Now in the summer, obviously you have all the fresh produce and things like that are being grown and harvested right then. As we head into the winter months, I'm assuming that changes somewhat.
It changes somewhat. We still have a lot of great fresh produce. There's farms around that have greenhouses or have other things. There's obviously some seasonality, but Blue Moon Farms will be there. Triple S, who's in studio, will be there as well with a bunch of great meats and things, as well as flowers all year round from Illinois willows and all sorts of different produce. So it stays fresh. It's not just prepackaged or crafts and things, but those are there as well.
Got it.
And because it kicks off early in the morning, we got to have some coffee there as well.
And Nitro Cup will be there brewing. Page Roasting sells their ground coffee. They'll be there as well. Zuzu Coffee sells grounds. So you've got hot coffee, you've got cold coffee, whatever you'd like. Bright and early at 8 a.m.
And then I heard some rumors that food trucks sometimes show up?
Sometimes. We don't put that together.
Okay.
So we don't
so
always...
sometimes they just show up on their own?
We don't always know. That's the mall. There tend to be food trucks outside, but you'd have to check their social media.
Leave it to me to bring up the food. That's kind of a thing.
It is.
But there's restaurants in the mall as well, and they're open for that. And so there's definitely things to eat and drink while you're there.
Well, yeah, and plus now that the Idea Store is there, just another great shop to go check out.
The ribbon cutting is right now, actually.
Oh, wow.
Super exciting. Yeah, they're grand opening.
So do you have something special planned for it being the very first one to kick off?
We do and we don't. We're excited to have some community art there. We will have the Urbana Public Art will be there doing some fun crafts. But we're really kind of gearing up for December is when the market's going to really start getting rolling. So just this time, I think people are mostly excited to be out of the rain and be out of the cold and get to spend some time at the mall.
But it kicks off at the same time,
yes,
right?
8 to 1.
And the same location, you just have to go through doors rather than
right,
to
you
the parking
park
lot?
where the vendors were is one of your options, and then yeah, it's right inside, right through Lincoln Square.
So for anyone who's never come to the Urbana Indoor Market or Outdoor Market, what are they missing out on?
I think they're missing out on a chance to really feel connected to the community and to try some great local products and produce and things. And it's just a place to see people, say hi. You know, the vendors know they're regulars, and there's always something new that they're trying and they're excited to show off. So I think it's a nice little piece of community that's easy to get to. Doesn't take very long. You can spend 30 minutes there, you can spend an hour there, and you'll have a great time.
Yeah.
I would imagine in the crafts section too, it's some Christmas shopping perhaps. You probably don't want to buy flowers or corn for somebody for Christmas.
Oh, for sure.
Some other things perhaps would be a little bit more appropriate.
We say it's never too early to start shopping for the holidays. I know I'm not going to be very good at it until towards the end of December, but it's certainly there, and there are some great personalized gifts. Some of the vendors you can put in a request and they'll personalize something and bring it back to the market a few weeks later or things like that. So lots of cool gift ideas.
Don't let it creep up on you, Warren.
No, well, I won't, but I'm going to say I won't.
You and me both. I'm in the same boat, so I understand completely.
Well, it's an exciting time, definitely, to come check out Urbana. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Kicking off this Saturday, Urbana's Market in the Square there at Lincoln Square Mall, 8 to 1.
8 to 1.
Go and check out all the great vendors and support our local economy here in Central Illinois. We'll have the details on SayLiving.tv.